Hello, my name's Jeanette Lanz-Bergin and this is Car Crazy Cheshire. In this week's show, if you've got a fat wallet and a lot of patience, you could eventually have one of these, the new 360 Modena from Ferrari. Plus, if you like John, Paul, George and Ringo, then you just might like these Beetles. Well, I feel like a child let loose in a sweet shop. The only difference being I've got no money and most sweets cost a few pence, whereas these babies cost a few pounds. And we're talking anything from £50,000 up to £500,000. So I think I might just go and see a man about a red car. Jason, this is going to sound a really daft question because I can see that they're beautiful cars, but what is it that's so special about them that everyone aspires to have a Ferrari?
I think it's everybody's dream, really, isn't it? You know, from being a little boy, everybody grows up and...
posters on the wall and things like that.
It's one of them, and then there's so much going on with a Ferrari. Everybody loves a Ferrari. Everybody knows what a Ferrari is.
Do you think it's because, I mean, like, I know that there's an awful lot of footballers and pop stars and sort of celebrities.
Yeah, but the footballers have come into it at a later date. These cars have been around, you know, from the motorsport itself, and that's where the enthusiasm comes from.
Do you do like a job lot for Man United?
Man United have been in, but then we've got footballers from all over, you know, from all over the UK. So
yeah, but I mean Man United, because I mean they are my team. I mean Ryan Giggs, Teddy Sheringham, who else? Beckham. They've all got them, haven't they? Yeah. They've all got a Ferrari and they've all got a Porsche. It's like
you've missed a few out there as well.
Oh no, I wasn't going to roll it on because I might upset a few people saying all those fabulous names. You see, David. I mean Victoria bought him a.
She bought him a
Ferrari.
550, yeah, Maranello 550.
Nice little silver one.
Yeah, beautiful looking car. Brings it in here quite a lot for servicing and things like that. It's a nice fella.
I wouldn't mind having one of those given to me for Christmas. Must be quite nice.
Not too bad.
How can you tell? You must get an awful lot of time wasters coming in here.
No, we don't. We don't, in fairness.
Do you not?
No, we don't.
Why'd you put them off? Are you quite frightening?
No, the car itself is very intimidating. It's like going into any exclusive shop. If you haven't got the money to go in there and spend it, you won't go in the shop.
But you still must get a lot of people who might think, well, I could afford one. And if I want, how can you spot the potential buyer?
Well, if somebody could afford one, then as a salesman, I've got to try and sell him a car, haven't I?
Right.
So
what would your selling points about this car be?
On this particular model here?
On a Ferrari, full stop. How would you sell me a Ferrari?
I wouldn't. If you haven't got the dream there to come in and buy one, there is no logic to buying one of these vehicles other than ownership, and it's really down to you wanting one.
Have you ever had somebody come in here and put a case on the desk and get like 100 grand's worth of readies out? Have you had that?
Not really, no, because...
I'll have that one there.
We can't really take that kind of money. I think it's the...
So those £50 notes in my car, they're no good?
No, I'd take a cheque and then clear it. Do it that way.
What car do you drive?
At the moment, I get a company car.
So is the company car a Ferrari?
Would it impress you if I said yeah?
Yeah, go on then, it would. I would have thought perks of the job.
We do get some perks of the job, yeah, but they supply me with a company car, yeah.
Right.
Mine's just a very reliable German, well-built car.
All right. What's the most expensive Ferrari you've got?
Well, it'd be this model here that we're looking at the moment, which is the F50, which is the most expensive Ferrari that's ever been built for a road car, which the on-the-road price was £411,000.
Oh, only £500,000.
So cheap at half the
Could have
price.
a few houses for that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And I bet that's just their play toy, isn't it?
Well, I said to some customers who've got these cars, people will spend £100,000 on a picture and hang it on the wall. So what's the difference between putting £100,000 on a beautiful car and putting it in the garage?
What about colour? Do you think a Ferrari should be red? What's the? The
most popular colour is red.
Yeah. I would have a red Ferrari, but mind you, I'm quite partial to that, silver.
Well, it depends on the lines on the vehicle.
Silver toes goes with the car, you see. Could have both really, couldn't I? An outfit for every day, a car for every day.
I'd leave it to your own dress sense.
Do you get a lot of women buying
Ferraris? No, but we get a lot of influence from women to buy a Ferrari.
How do you mean by influence?
Well, a lot of the time the partner will be umming and ahhing whether to buy one, and they'll then influence them to either go for it or not go for it.
Right. And what about, I'd love to know this, lottery winners? You must have had a few lottery winners come in.
We do get lottery winners in, yes.
I mean, that must be quite comical, because they must turn up in their old clapped out car.
They don't, they don't, in fairness. That's what you'd picture it to be, but they don't. They usually
Like
check
me.
into it. But I mean, if it was me who won the lottery, then yeah, I'd just turn up in an old clapped out car and just buy anything.
I think that's more fun, don't you?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I've made an
definitely.
effort for you today. I've put
Have
on a
you?
nice, clean white suit because I knew I was coming somewhere
Right.
posh. But if I'd won the lottery, I'd probably just turn up with my hair greasy and a pair of jeans on.
Is there any difference with that?
Yes,
today?
there is
Oh, right,
actually.
got you.
Thank you very much. Cheeky, isn't he? Listen, I've just got one favour to ask you.
Yeah.
Would you let me go for a little spin in a nice 355 or a Ferrari, whatever?
Because it's you, Jeanette. Yes, I will.
Oh, I do like him. Thank you, Jason. William, you must be a very lucky man because you've just ordered the new Ferrari, the 360. Is that right?
360 Modena, I have indeed, yes.
Isn't there a 4-year waiting list?
I believe it's stretching out to 4 years, yes, which is no bad thing in some ways.
So how long have you got left to go before you get your hands on one?
2 months, I hope.
2 months? You've waited all that time.
Yes, I have, well, nearly 4 years, yes.
Is that the most exciting time in your life? More exciting than getting married and all the rest?
I shouldn't really say that.
No, I won't incriminate you on camera then.
Thank you very much.
Have you always been a Ferrari man?
Yes, I have, ever since I was very, very young. I've always wanted a Ferrari. It's every schoolboy's dream.
Why do you think that is?
Well, they've such a tremendous racing history. They really make the blood tingle, keeps the hair out of your eyes.
A nice alert car.
Oh, absolutely, driver's car, yeah.
Driver's car. Man's car?
Politically incorrect, I would say, to say that, but I think most men would agree that they are. That there is a certain macho aspect.
You know, these new cars, they are actually like a driving car now, because the old Ferraris, I heard that they weren't really a sort of car that you'd enjoy driving. They looked good, but unlike a Porsche is, to me, you know, even years ago, they weren't heavy on the clutch, whereas these were awkward to drive, weren't they?
Yes, I think it's fair to say that early Ferraris had a heavy clutch and a heavy gear change, and in some cases heavy steering.
I mean, it's a fantastic car and I can't knock it, but I'm not sure about yellow.
I'm not sure about yellow.
No.
Wanted to attract all the wasps.
All the wasps, yeah. Just makes me want to eat custard.
Oh.
No, I think, I mean, you really would stand out like a sore thumb, wouldn't you, driving a yellow Ferrari?
Well, that's one of the advantages, I suppose,
Yeah.
in driving a Ferrari. Is that
Saying that though, I mean, if you're in a Ferrari, it's not like you're a shining violet, is it, really?
Probably not. No, you have to be able to take the odd admiring glance.
Yeah. What about sort of Tesco's and stuff like that? It's not really the sort of car you could nip down to Tesco's in. What's your wife going to do with all the shopping?
Oh, I would say you can get enough shopping in here for 2 people.
And I was going to say, are you planning on taking it like to the south of France?
I'd rather like to drive it back from Italy.
Very nice. Sort of Naples, Ravello, Amalfi Coast. Is that what you were thinking?
Absolutely, yes.
It's definitely the car for that.
Indeed.
Do you think you got to look Italian though to have one of these cars?
It would probably be an advantage, wouldn't it?
Well, you can get the suntan over there.
Yeah.
Thanks ever so much.
You're very welcome.
I'd love to take that out for a spin, but I'm not sure they'd like me to.
I'll try and help you with that.
Oh, lovely. We'll come and see you maybe sometime.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
I'm lucky enough to be getting the chance to drive the new 360 Modena Ferrari. There's only 12 in the country and at a mere £110,000, this should be rather fun. Jason here is going to be taking me shopping. Now everyone knows that these babies can pack a punch, but let's be honest, we all know the speed limit is 70 miles an hour, so I'm not going to break any laws in this. Instead, I'm going to drive into Wilmslow and see how many heads I can turn. Do you like Ferraris?
They're all right.
Okay. All right, well hang on a minute, don't go anywhere. What about this one
Yes,
here?
it's delightful.
Yes, it's
Do you know what it is?
No.
Is it
Go on.
460?
This is the man you want to be talking to. Yeah, it's the new 360.
360.
What do you think?
It's delightful.
Is it worth 110 grand?
No, but it's still delightful.
What car do you drive?
A Fiat.
Fiat.
Who incidentally own Ferrari.
They do, they do. You're a Ferrari man, are you?
I am, yes.
Why's that?
I think they're very distinctive. They're one of their own.
They are really.
Yeah.
Do you recognise this one?
I don't know, but I will say that I always associate Ferraris with red.
You know, I have to agree that banana yellow doesn't really, doesn't do it for me.
No, I'd sooner have the red one.
I would. If I had a Ferrari, if I had the money, it would be red. This is the new 360.
Is it?
How much do you think it is?
Can't blimey. 300,000 plus.
No, actually, you could have two for that. No,
Can you?
yeah, you could have
150?
two and a bit. 110,000.
Is
Cheap,
that?
isn't it?
Well, I expect to be a lot more expensive than that.
So what, you're going to nip down there now and get yourself one?
I'll have to change my Mercedes to get one of those.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh, Mercedes man,
Yeah.
are you?
It's yellow.
Oh, is it? Oh, I've not offended you by saying
no,
yellow, have
no,
I?
No.
Hello. Have you come out for a live look? Let me show you my new car, dear. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, I think it's a Ferrari, isn't it?
I know, but what Ferrari is it? It's not any old Ferrari.
I haven't a clue what model it is, but it looks all right.
It's a new 360.
Right.
What do you think of the colour?
Very good. Like
yeah?
it.
Go with your tie, really, wouldn't it?
Better than the red ones, yeah.
Do you not like a red Ferrari?
No, that's a bit different.
Norman, what do you think of my new car for the day?
Very nice. I think it's well in keeping with your image, Jeanette. I think it would suit you down to
With
the
my
ground.
image, I haven't got the money for it, love. I'd
I-
like it very
yeah.
much, but you need a few quid for one of these, don't you?
I would imagine so, yes. How
I
much
think you've got the money for it. Would you buy one of these, Norman?
I don't think so, no. It's
Why?
a bit pretentious, you know.
But in banana yellow it is definitely, isn't it?
Yeah, I think probably I'd go for something bright red or sleeky black.
God, it's hard work, you know, doing all this shopping. I'm going home now. Come on, love, let's go and have a cup of tea. It's a hard life. Well, this has got to be the ultimate sports car. It was a real dream to drive. Jason's just nipped in for a cup of tea and he said I've got to give it back, but only if he can catch me. After the break, we're rocking and rolling with the Beetle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's me, Jay. All right, Denise. How's it going, babe? What? Last night? Oh, didn't I tell you? Oh, it was Gaz's birthday, wasn't it? He was having a do at Stringy's. Well, I know. Oh, sorry about that. Well, the thing is, you know, I was only going to have a few, but Liam and Noel turned up, didn't they? And I got in there round. Next thing you know, I was slaughtered. Oh, listen, love, I'll make it up to you tonight. Denise, what's the matter with you? I told you, there was no women there. There was hardly any women at all. No, she wasn't there. I ain't seen her for years. Oh, come on, Denise. Look, don't be like that. Look. What? Look, you know I love you. Oh, Pineapple, come on. Yeah? Come on, Pineapple, you know I love you. Listen, I'll take you out shopping Saturday, yeah? Right. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, let's have a nice cosy night tonight. What are you going to cook? What are you cooking? Yeah, I like fish fingers, yeah. What are we having with it? Chips and beans. Yeah, nice. Well, I'll tell you what, if you get beans right, don't get any cheap ones, yeah? Well, no, nothing, I'm just sort of looking around. What do you mean, where am I? Where do you want to know? Denise, stop going on. Look, calm down, will you? Look, I'll be honest with you, I'm thinking about getting another Ferrari. Yeah, I know what happened last time, but these new Ferraris, right, the salesman said the brakes are a lot better. Look, I know how many I've smashed up, but if the brakes are better, yeah, and I've learned, I'm a better driver now. Oh look, Denise, it's my money. Who's number one in the charts at the moment? It's me, innit? It's my money. If I want a Ferrari, I'm going to get one. Right. Well, listen, so calm down. I'll come home tonight, we'll have a nice night in, bottle of wine, fish fingers, chips and beans. We'll be laughing. Yeah? All right, pineapple. I love you. Do you love me? You love me, yeah? All right, darling. All right, babe, I'll catch you tonight, yeah? See ya.
Ah, the countryside. I love it. The views, the smells, but the Beetles drive me mad. Ooh, mind you, this is a nice looking Beetle. Nice car. Unless you've been hiding under a stone for the last year, you can't help but have noticed one of these. This is the new Volkswagen Beetle, but it's actually been around for the last 5 years, and I'm lucky enough to be taking it out for the day. Ah, one problem. You still can't get hold of a right-hand drive, so we're just going to see how this left hooker goes. Oh, just one last thing. If you think Porsches and Ferraris grab a lot of attention, just wait till you've been out in one of these. Well, I'm really taken with this car, and what I really like is all the extras it has. For example, it's got this vase here, so you can go and buy yourself some flowers to cheer yourself up. And it's also got this compartment up here that every girl should have. Somewhere to put your lipstick. And this is my favourite one, a compartment to keep your sunglasses. But most importantly, let's see how it drives. Well, you know I've already told you that I'm taken with this car. I'm finding it a little bit tricky because it's a left-hand drive, but I'm slowly getting the hang of it. I am surprised though how smooth it is and how comfortable it is to drive. It really grips the roads. It's really strange. This doesn't remind me of the Beetle that I used to know. My brother used to have one of these. And I mean, it was great fun, but this is so smooth and so quick. I think that's probably because of the 2-litre engine it's got. Well, you won't get much change out of £16,000 for this little beauty, which is a shame really, because the old Beetle was much more affordable. That's probably why you only see celebrities driving them, like Tara Palmer-Tompkinson and Denise Van Outen. But maybe the Cheshire set can afford them. Well, I was cruising down Tarpley High Street and it just so happens I bumped into this delightful lady who owns this Pink Beetle. Becky, you look a bit of a wild chick. Are you?
I don't know whether I'm wild, I'm probably a little bit eccentric, but I enjoy my car and what I wear and everything else. I don't wear this every day, I might tell you. I only wear it on certain occasions.
Did you buy the car to go with your image?
Yes. I would have liked a pink Cadillac, but I'm very, very happy with my Pink Beetle.
Did you have it sprayed or was it already pink?
It was already pink.
Whereabouts did you get it from?
I got it from, would you believe, Crewe.
What happened? Were you at a car show or something? And
no, I was fingering in the back, you know, auto cars when you shouldn't be doing it. And I suddenly saw a red Beetle, no time wasters, converted and exhibited. He said it was an orange, and I said, oh God, I don't like orange. I only like pink. And he said, it's pink. I said, right, I'll have it. And I bought it that night with cash.
Do you think it attracts a lot of attention?
Yes, it does. In fact, I was told by a gentleman about a fortnight ago that this car has been on the front of the San Francisco Times, comparing it to this car.
Right.
And whether it would last as well as this car.
How much did you pay for your car? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but we'd love you to.
Well, I paid £3,500.
Right.
And I've had it done up since. I've had it touched up and...
so you've spent a little bit more money on it. So what do you think of the new Volkswagen Beetle? Do you think it's worth £16,000?
Yes, I have to say, yes, I do like it very much. I don't know whether it's going to be quite common by the time they've flooded the market.
You don't do common, do you?
No, I don't like common cars. I like something different, you see, and this is very different. But
So you wouldn't swap it if you could have the brand new Pink Beetle?
no,
No.
because I just love to drive this car. It is really, really a good drive. It's got low suspension, very thick wheels. My everyday car.
So you bob down to the local supermarket in
I've just
this?
been to Chester and had my nails done with Elvis.
Yeah, I was just looking at your nails. Let's
To
have
match
a look.
the car, of course.
So what does well, I think I know, but you've got EP, which stands for?
The King.
The
Elvis
King.
Presley.
So are you a mad Elvis Presley fan?
I am, yes.
Spotted him tattooed on your right bosom.
Yes. This was done in Beale Street in BB King's restaurant.
How long ago did you have that done?
2 years ago.
You're definitely a wild chick, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Who's this here?
Well, you caught us actually, because I normally take this little dog who is Nipper.
Hello,
I
Nipper.
bought it Bonnie.
Say hello.
This is Elvis's original RCA Nipper hound dog.
So this really is an antique.
It is.
Well, I think you, me, and Nipper should go for a little test drive. Maybe you should drive mine. I'll drive yours. We'll
see who's
swap
what.
notes and see if I can persuade you to get one of the new ones.
Well, you may try.
All right, then, let's go. Becky, I'm going to be honest with you. I love your car and I like it. It's got a lot of character, but I must say I did struggle a lot with the gears. Found it very hard to change the gears. It seemed quite a tight gearbox.
It is. It's very hard, to shift it.
Yeah.
Because it's such a neat little box.
Yeah.
And your car, it's very nice. I find it completely different, very free and very, very sensitive to brake and everything compared to that, of course.
Yeah.
But I have to say, I'm sorry. I think I prefer mine. I think I'll be noticed more in mine than you will in yours, darling. Sorry about that.
Anyway, listen, enough about cars. What I wanted to ask you
Well,
was...
actually, I had it made for me by a friend of mine.
Craziest thing I've done in a car? No, I can't say it. Failed my driving test today and I went up the curb, but I knew I was going to fail anyway because I'm crap driving.
Craziest thing I've ever done was just this last weekend. I went to Silverstone Racetrack and raced an MG Midget with a Lancia Delta turbo engine around the track, Silverstone, which was brilliant. Great fun, at great speeds, over 120.